Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. This is Michigan Sports Talk here, and we got a huge video for you guys here today. It is a Michigan basketball video, and Hunter Dickinson and DeVante Jones both just announced that they will be coming back to Michigan. Obviously, Hunter Dickinson will be coming back. He just announced this like a couple minutes ago, and I'm just hopped on my PC and making this video right now for you guys to get it out there nice and early. And DeVante Jones, actually the transfer, he's not coming back, but he actually did enter the draft to see, you know, what the scouts would say about him and everything, and he was almost a guarantee to come to Michigan as he transferred to Michigan. But he did go and declare for the NBA draft and, you know, got an invitation for the G League to train or something like that, and so he actually did come back though. So did Hunter Dickinson. So they are both back, and we're going to be getting into everything in this video, so make sure you guys are subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We're at 153 subscribers as of right now. Thank you guys so much, and if you guys are new around here, you might as well hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Alright, so we're going to start with Hunter Dickinson first, because this is a very huge announcement for Michigan and the Wolverines. Hunter Dickinson did make us wait a little bit, but I did make a video on him when he did announce to go to the NBA draft. I did say at the end of it that I don't think we should be too worried, because in my opinion, I thought he would come back to Michigan, and obviously he did. He just announced it, so this is very huge, and I feel like a lot of people thought he just declared for the NBA draft, and many assumed that it was just to get feedback from NBA scouts. But if Dickinson was given a first round grade or even an early second round, he might have stayed in the draft. Now, I have not heard anything about what, you know, his grade was, but he is coming back. He did just decide to come back, and it is a done deal. He'll be coming back, and Michigan is a serious contender again in the NCAA tournament next year, and pretty much a Final Four or bust. I mean, you have all the pieces. You have the #1 recruiting class coming in. You have Eli Brooks, DeVante Jones, Hunter Dickinson, also Brennan Johns Jr., and the 3 McDonald All-Americans in the #1 recruiting class coming in, which is, one of them is Kobe Buffkin, then the other one is Musa Diabete, and then the other one is Caleb Houston. And obviously all those people, or all those recruits and players, are going to be a huge factor here next year. And I mean, one of them might even start as a freshman, and they will be a huge factor for the future of Michigan basketball. And can't wait for the future with this #1 recruiting class coming in with 3 McDonald All-Americans. Now, if you guys did not know, Hunter Dickinson is actually already 21 years old, and that's why the 2021 through 2022 season will probably be his last season here in Ann Arbor. Because if you guys did not know, we did go to a prep school before going to college, so he is actually older than his grade, or than in his class right now. But he is actually a sophomore technically in college, but technically he should be like a senior, I'm pretty sure, this upcoming year, because he did play 2 years in a prep school and then went to college. Now, obviously, all you guys do know about Hunter Dickinson is that he can be a beast inside. That's all we saw last year. Didn't really shoot the ball that much. All I did was just bully people inside and get layups and dunks and everything, and along with some blocks here and there and huge rebounds. So if you guys did not know, Hunter Dickinson actually did have a nice perimeter shot when he was playing in his prep school. Now, I did see something. He was training just on his shooting skills pretty much, and he was shooting threes, and he was making them consistently, like in a row. And there was a video on something, I think probably like Twitter or something, but he was putting in work, and then he went and entered the NBA draft. So his jump shot could be back for the Michigan Wolverines. That would actually be very huge for pick and rolls, you know, just for the whole offense, you know, for him, you know, being able to shoot it on the perimeter or shoot a 3 here and there, but also, you know, take the defender inside and just bully him inside. So he could be a really huge effect in college basketball next season, and really expect this Michigan team to go far in the NCAA tournament, because they're going to have a lot of hype and a lot of expectations next year, especially to win the Big Ten. Now, with DeVante Jones coming to Michigan officially now with Hunter Dickinson, the pick and rolls will be very nice, and you'll have a good point guard that can handle the ball again. Obviously, we had Mike Smith last year, handled the ball really well, hardly had any turnovers, and really handled the ball really well and under pressure even, and did a great job for Michigan and Juwan Howard's first NCAA tournament appearance, pretty much, because he did not have one in his first year. Alright, so before I just continue talking about Hunter Dickinson and base this whole video off of him, we're going to go back, talk about DeVante Jones a little bit to end this video. And I could talk about Hunter Dickinson, how great he is. Obviously, you guys all know how great he is, how, big of an impact he will be. But now let's talk about DeVante Jones, the transfer from Coastal Carolina. He'll be playing 1 year here at Michigan before trying to go pro, and he wants to win here. He really does. He came here to win, to get his name out there, to get better, and he wants to go pro, obviously, just like every other college basketball player. Now, DeVante Jones actually just announced yesterday, Monday, July 5th, that he will be coming back or withdrawing from the 2021 NBA draft and playing another year for the playing another season of college basketball for the Michigan Wolverines. And then just a couple minutes ago, Hunter Dickinson today, Tuesday, July 6th, announced that he will be coming back as well. Now, DeVante Jones participated in the G League Elite Camp along with Hunter Dickinson and former Michigan players Mike Smith and Chauncey Brown. He was actually not invited to the draft combine. However, Hunter Dickinson was invited to the draft combine, but DeVante Jones was not. DeVante Jones last season, and I made a whole nother video on him. I'll put it probably in that little card on the top right of your screen, and probably put it at the end of this video as well. He is 6'1", averaged 19.3 points at Coastal Carolina last season, 7.2 rebounds, and 2.9 assists and 2.8 steals for Coastal Carolina. Now, he shot 48.7% from field and 36.8% from three-point range, and obviously those assists are gonna change a lot here at Michigan. Juwan Howard loves a point guard that can pass, that's a pass first point guard and really plays for the team, such as Mike Smith. He really did not get nearly as many points as he did in Columbia. I mean, he used to average like almost 30 points a game at Columbia, came here to Michigan, and he had way more assists, averaging way more assists here at Michigan than he did at Columbia. I'm sure the same thing will happen to DeVante Jones. Hopefully he does get his buckets and his points, and he can shoot, huge threes here and there, and clutch threes down in the stretch of games, and also make great passes and handle the ball well for Michigan. And pretty much all we need out of him is for him to be a team player, just like Mike Smith, and be a leader on the team. Now, with everybody back, Eli Brooks, DeVante Jones, that would be in Hunter Dickinson. It's huge to have that experience back on the team from last year. Same with Brandon Johns Jr. When Isaiah Livers went down, Brandon Johns Jr. really stepped up as well in the NCAA tournament. So we'll see him back as well. So it should be a huge season for the Michigan Wolverines. So that will pretty much wrap it all up. I mean, we pretty much touched up on everything, the things that will be huge when they come back for Michigan here and for the basketball season upcoming. Michigan, definitely watch out. They should be another Elite Eight appearance and probably should be able to go to the Final Four. There is no more excuses. Obviously, Juwan Howard's third year, he has just built a great team, a great culture here in Michigan, and there should be no doubt we should be going far in the NCAA tournament. And I'm sure his expectations will be to win a national championship this year with this team. Got DeVante Jones, Eli Brooks. Eli Brooks, I'm telling you, man, he came in so clutch in the NCAA tournament, made so many threes, and he was just a walking bucket in the NCAA tournament. So it was very huge to get him back as well. And also DeVante Jones, obviously, Hunter Dickinson, Brandon Johns Jr., and also your 3 McDonald All-Americans and your number 1 recruiting class coming in for next season. Should be huge for Michigan. Hopefully we do good. I'm sure we will, and Juwan Howard will coach up these young players and make a great team next year. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.